Hi Christy, do you have a moment? I want to talk about our computer lesson earlier.
Of course, we had computer class today, right?
Yes, we learned about computer network, but honestly, I'm still a bit confused. What exactly is a computer network?
Well, Anggi, a computer network is basically two or more computers that are connected so they can share information, data, and hardware like printers or scanner.
So, for example, if there are three computers in one room that can access the same internet connection and printer, that already considered a network.
Exactly. That's an example of a LAN or local area network. It's usually used in smaller areas like homes, schools, or office.
What if the network covers a bigger area?
If it covers a large area, like between cities or even countries, that's called a wide area network. That internet we use every day is the perfect example.
I'm thinking I'm starting to get it, but is a computer network only for internet use?
Not at all. That internet is just one result of computer networking. For example, if you transfer a file from your laptop to another computer using a cable or Wi-Fi, that's also computer network. That basic principle is data exchange between devices.
Oh, I see. Earlier the term network topology was also mentioned. What does that mean?
Network topology is the way devices are connected in a network. Three are several types such as number one, bus topology. All devices are connected through one main cable. It's cost efficient, but if the cable is damaged, the whole network can fail. Number two, star topology. All devices are connected to a central point, usually a switch or hook. This is the most commonly used because it's easy to manage. Number three, ring topology. All devices form a circle, and the data flows in one direction. It fast, but if one device fails, it can affect the entire network.
What about our school? Which one do we use?
Most likely star topology. The computer in our computer lab are all connected to a central switch. So if one goes down, that others still work fine.
I also saw some device in the server room like a modem and a router. What's the difference between them?
Good observation. A modem is the device that converts the signal from the internet provided into a signal that our device can understand. A router is the device that shares the internet connection to multiple devices. Then there is the switch which connected many devices in a local network.
Wow, there's a lot. So device include computer, modem, router, and switch.
Yes, and sometimes an access point which helps spread the Wi-Fi signal to wireless device.
How about network security? Mr. Dedi said network can be attacked too.
That's right. Network can get virus, malware, or even be accessed by an unauthorized user. That's why we need firewalls, encryption, and antivirus software to protect our data.
A firewall is like a protective wall, right?
Exactly. A firewall acts like a gatekeeper. It controls what data is allowed to enter or leave the network. If it detects suspicious activity, it can block it immediately.
Okay, I also often hear about IP address. What's their role in a network?
An IP address is like a digital address for every device in a network. Just like our home have street address, every device needs an IP so it can communicate with others.
So every phone, laptop, and printer has a different IP.
Yes, some IPS are static, meaning they don't change. Other are dynamic, which means they change automatically. Usually, routers exchange dynamic IPS through a system called DHCP.
That's pretty cool. Is it hard to build a small network at home?
No, at all. You just need a router and a few devices. Connect them all to the same Wi-Fi network. You can share files, printers, or even play games together.
We can play games too.
Of course, many games support playing or over LAN. It's called LAN party. It's super fun because three no delay since all devices are digitally connected.
Haha, love to try, but does the network have to be physical? Do we always need cables?
Not necessarily. Today we have wireless network like Wi-Fi, which don't use cable, but some people still prefer wired network for a more stable and faster connection.
That's why my dad office still use LAN cables.
Exactly. Wired connection are often faster and more secure than wireless, but both have their own advantages.
By the way, if I want to become a network technician in the future, what do I need to study?
Quick look. You need to understand. Number one, networking basic or LAN one topology device. Number two, IP configuration and subnetting. Number three, how to set up routers and switch. Number four, network security. Number five, protocol like TCP or IP, DNS, DHCP, and others.
So I need to master the fundamental first.
Exactly. Once you understand the logic and basic structure, you can move on the advanced topics like virtual network, VPNC, or cloud-based system.
Christine, honestly, your explanation is really real. I feel more excited to learn about computer network now.
I'm glad I could help. Just take it step by step. Networking is a big topic, but it's really interesting once you get the hang of it.
Thank you so much. Teach me about subnetting next time, but not now. My brain already overthinking.
Sure, we'll take it slow. What matter is you already understand the basic concept today. Great job.